guys, this is Mac. Welcome back to my channel. I got a really cool video for you guys today. This is just a little teaser of a video that's going to drop next Wednesday. Make sure you don't miss the upload for next week. Usually you guys know that I drop my videos on a Tuesday. Because I'm coordinating this with a very special guest, this one's going to come out next Wednesday, a full-length video. It's the longest video that I've ever done for my channel. Starting a brand new series. I'm not going to tell you what the title is of it just yet, but in today's video you're going to get about a 5-minute teaser of something that you're going to see in next week's video. So I hope you enjoy this little teaser, and make sure that you come back next Wednesday, check out the full version.
Benelli M2?
No, I'm actually in the market for another one of those.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I get so tired of changing the tubes out. Because, you know, anymore you have to have a 12-round tube to shoot competitively in TAC Ops. It's just a no-brainer anymore. And but I just love shooting my Benelli M2 with the 8-round tube on it, because it's flush with the barrel and it swings so well. I mean, it is the perfect gun when it has the 8-round tube on it. So I'm looking at getting a second one as a backup to be a factory gun and to leave my 12-round tube on my current Benelli.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's gonna be a while. That's low on the list of priorities right now.
Yeah, it's high on the list of my priorities is a new shotgun. Although I did get the cleaning figured out with the the Mossberg, it's still like I don't know. I'm ready for an upgrade. And I gotta tell you, like, I've wanted to say this on the podcast a few times and even on your show, but when you go to a stage and you're ready with your shotgun and like the RO or some other yokel is like, "Oh, you got your Jam Pro, huh?" It's like, shut the up, dude. I'm about to shoot here.
Yeah.
Like, don't put that shit in my head. Excuse my language, but
not really the mental preparation you want, right?
No, and some people think that they have like carte blanche to say that type of stuff, and it's like, come on, man. Like, knock that off. Like, joke with me after the stage, but not like. But it happens so often
in the real world. Nobody probably knows the real numbers, but I guarantee you there are more 3-gunners that shoot JM Pros than Benelli M2s. No doubt.
Absolutely.
Because it's an accessible and affordable shotgun.
Yeah.
You have to be a serious 3-gunner or a pro to shoot a Benelli M2. I mean, it's a big investment. Because it's a $1,200 shotgun that's not ready to shoot 3-gun. I mean, you got to spend another $300 if you do it yourself, like I did. You send it to Tara, and then you spend another $1,200.
Yes. Well, so I was talking to Craig Outson at the TPC, and I'm like, look, I'm looking to get a Stoker M3000 or M3K, and he's like, I think you're going to run into the same problem that you have with the Mossberg. And I'm like, well, how do you mean? And he says, okay, well, if you want to shoot local matches and you're only ever going to shoot local matches, the Mossberg is great. If you're going to shoot local matches and you only ever just shoot local matches, the M3K is great. But if you decide to go to one major match, you need to step it up. If you're going to go to more than one major match, now it's imperative that you step it up. And step it up is to an A5 or an M2. So, I've messed around with both a little bit. And I just feel like the M2 fits a little better for me. So
the Franchi Affinity that's about to drop, I think Jesse's doing a custom model or something. Yeah. It's supposed to work exactly like a Benelli, and it's supposed to be better quality than the Stoker. So you may want to check into that.
Interesting.
I had to sell a shotgun, and I'm trying to remember what else I sold, and I had to save for about 4 months before I could get my Benelli.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Like I've saved a little bit, and then I'll end up selling the Mossberg for pretty cheap to someone else. But yeah. But then yeah, like you said, you're still into it for the modifications or the extra parts and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a one and done deal, but it is the best investment that you'll ever make in 3-gun. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, you're talking, a lot lot of guys. Okay, so Passamanic says that it's like a 25,000 round shotgun or whatever, and Kurt Miller is apparently still using the very first M2 that he ever bought or whatever. So, it's undeniable like what a great long-term investment it is for.
Well, you do, if you shoot a lot of matches, okay, you do 3 things to a Benelli at the end of the year. You take the bolt apart and clean it.
Mm-hmm.
You replace the magazine tube spring, and you replace the recoil spring in the stock, and you basically have a brand new shotgun. I mean, because the rest of the shotgun does not even know that it's shot however many rounds that you shoot.
Right.
If you replace those 3 parts.
Right. Well, okay, so I always point at it this way when you're talking about like long range ammunition, like long range ammunition a while back was like $1.50. Like now it's down to like 89 cents or whatever for a rifle. So if you would tell me like in the middle of a match when I'm round after round after round of like blaster ammunition and I can't hit this effing target, and I paid a couple $100 to be at that match, and I spent all this time preparing for that match. If you told me right then, it's like, Dave, $20 and you can hit that target, I would pay you $20. So if you look at like all the problems I've had with the JM Pro, and you say like, hey Dave, $100 for this match here, and you'll never have a problem with your shotgun. Hey Dave, $100. It only takes 13 matches before you pay for that Benelli.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And I definitely shot that last year in local matches and had problems. So.
They take a lot of upkeep, and you never know what to expect. I mean, once you have one problem with it at a match, that doubt is always in your mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And who's to say that I might have my Benelli choke on me one day and I start having a doubt in my mind? But when I pick that thing up, dude, it's game on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good point, man. And the being able to trust your gear goes a long way.
Yeah, somebody on your show's talked about that before. Confidence in your gear is half the battle.
I think it was Pat Kelly, and I think a couple other people have mentioned it too.
Thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. To subscribe for more video content every week, click the video right here. To watch more videos just like the one you saw today, click this video right here. Once again, this is Mac. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next time.